143 308. Bullshire's 308 to Newark.
One Alpha 70 from Bradford Interchange to London King's Cross. 18104. For London King's Cross. There is currently disruption to all East Coast Main Line services between Newark and Peterborough due to the emergency services dealing with an incident at Grantham. $11.22 for the 11:27 East Midlands Railway service from Leicester to Grimsby. Got a minute until it leaves its previous calling point of Highcombe. So the first train we saw was diverted due to a fatality. We currently still want to run the Lincoln London via Newark, except it can't get through Grantham because of the obvious block. That's not been thought through yet. To the situation, off the end of platform 1, which has closed Grantham, but we still want our London train to call there, but it can't get there. And tomorrow starts the weekends of diversions for the month, with a reduced service over previous years of a maximum of about 4 to 6 trains extra an hour, because we're very short of bimodal diesel units now. Previously, we could send pretty much everything through. Now, we can barely send 20% through per average hour. Because Hull hasn't yet got the stock or staffing requirements for their London to Sheffield, they haven't learned Whisker Hill or whatever it's called at Retford yet, and don't know through Retford 3 and 4 via West Burton, which would help massively, because you could then keep the Hull services still calling at Retford, but then they'd obviously still have to bypass Grantham, which wouldn't be so bad, because then you can road shuttle over to Newark or Grantham for onwards connections towards Peterborough. Obviously under normal circumstances. Following this, we have a Tampa River at Thorpe on the Hill, which is running fairly early. He failed to call at Newark and turned at Newark crossing East Junction instead. Trains out. 8:10 for Grimsby. Maybe 3 minutes until the next train, whilst we decide what we're doing with the Lincoln London that can't come this way because of the blockade. To end 11:25. (11:30) for the 11:30 LNER service from Lincoln Central to Newark Northgate, and the 11:46 Volca Rail service from Sleaford Tampa siding to Barnetby. I say a zoomer for Newark because he's not going to get any further because of the blockade at Grantham, which will last for at least another hour or two. I'm not even sure if the ambulance has made it yet. Right, a report from local correspondent says this zoomer is saying Newark on the side of it, so that's where it's terminating. But in the systems, it's still claiming to go out there through the King's Cross, yet it can't get there. I'll try and read the blind as it goes by and see what that says. Also got a tamper at the same time on the far line. You might not even see that one. Nothing special anyway. The more nothing special happens tomorrow with 20% of the diversion through the city centre for 4 weeks. But the weekday trial failed, so it's all weekends again. Right, is anything coming up yet? These went down fairly late for both. Right, a zoomer's over at Oak Farm. Tampa's about, what, a quarter mile away? Over 204. For Newark. It's not sure taking his time. Although he was wrong routed, so he's approaching a reversed signal. DL 75303 for Barnetby. £11.41 for the 11:38 East Midlands Railway service from Grimsby to Leicester. Looks like we're using the Lincoln retention unit as an extra train off of Peterborough due to disruption. This keeps the crew working if he's got a train manager on it. We're already fucking here. 2513. For Leicester. And that closes the hour out because the London's cancelled. The next train's booked 12:26.